Hey everyone, Merry Meet and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ivy, and in this video I'm going to discuss 5 things that I plan to do for this year to better myself and make some positive changes. And we're going to get into those now. So this January is a new year and a new you. And so I'm incorporating that. I know this kind of is a later video since it's not like at the beginning of the month. But I just thought this might be an interesting topic. And, you know, if you guys have ideas on things that you're planning on doing, or if you have just 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals, 5 goals, 100 goals, just let me know in the comments. Maybe a 1 goal if you don't want to share them all. I mean, obviously, if you have 100 goals, I don't know who would have 100 goals for the year. That's kind of reaching a little bit far, I'd have to say. But yeah, I'm setting myself to 5 things that I really want to dedicate myself to this year that I seem to kind of have not focused too much on in the past few years because I've been just so overwhelmed with everything. Let me move this out of the way. It's my water cup. It looks like this. It's got the moons. It's got the stars and the moon. Okay, so that's not one of them, but all right. You know, I'll ramble. I should just change this channel to like Rambling Ivy, I guess. But anyway, so making positive changes. New year, new you. Even if it's small ones, okay? I do have some notes wrote down, so I'll be kind of briefly looking down and hopefully not have to edit too much of this. So I'm planning on this being a great year. So far, it has been. It's kind of this whole, I don't know, like this new life, new you kind of feeling has been kind of coming over me the past few months. Even before the new year, I've just felt this, I don't know, this change and within me. And I feel like, you know, it's very positive and it's very connected to spirit. So I don't know, just another ramble, I guess. So top 5 things that I plan to do. So I've got the first one is I would like to start doing a little bit more, or doing, I should say, more exercising. So I've got a bike that I bought for an indoor bike. I've got an outdoor bike, and I've got some really nice, I live out in the country, so a really nice road that's pretty private that I could go walking on just to get exercise, breathe in fresh air, soak in the sunlight, connect with spirit, connect with the trees, just fully be out in nature, connecting and being at one with myself, giving myself more time to relax, breathe, and not feel like I'm always, you know, go, 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 just bringing it down a level. So that's number 1, just getting out, doing a little bit more effort in improving my health, body, and mind, and spirit, and soul. So number 2 kind of goes with number 1, just more me time. I feel like, you know, I do a lot of work with my job. I do a lot of work around the house and in the yard with the chickens. I mean, the list can go on, right? So just trying to find more time to myself. You know, also play a lot of video games. So I'm really trying to kind of figure out a way to kind of more manage video game playing and connecting myself back to just like setting, I guess the best way to say it would be like setting a goal, like, okay, I'm going to play this video game 2 hours and then I'm going to get off of it and go take a walk. You know, something like that. Not anything too strict because, you know, I'm pretty like spontaneous, and, you know, some of these things might even change, but those 2 things right there, exercise and more time to myself, is, I feel, something definitely that's needed. Another thing I would like to also do more is just get out more. I would like to start doing more like nature walks and mountains. We have a lot of trails here where I live. So there's lots of nature walks, lots of trails, lots of parks. Number 4 is gardening. I have neglected to do very well the last few years, of course, but last year we did manage to grow some peppers and some tomatoes, or tomatoes, however you prefer it. So I love making those. I love growing those. I love growing the little tomatoes because the chickens love them. Oh man, they go crazy when they see me just walk over to the tomatoes and start pulling them off. They just all come running to the fence ready because they just all want one. And then sometimes you'll throw one over there and then there's like a football. It looks like a football fight, like not fight, but just like a football game, like running, and they're running all over the place trying to chase and catch each other. So that's really cute to watch. So, you know, when it gets closer to that time, and I'll record a video or two of that. So yeah, and I've got some lavender growing out there. It's doing extremely well here. So I'm very excited about that. I got a good rose bush and some blueberries, and those two plants are doing really well. But this year I really want to grow, I can't really grow indoor plants because of my cats. And they'll either try to eat it or knock it over. So, well, mainly just one cat does that, which is the half Siamese cat. So, you know how Siamese cats can be, really smart, and also, you know, like it's their way, or, you know, I think she's right there. There she is. Her name is Star. So yeah, gardening. So a couple of things that I want to grow. Like, I'm not going to make it just some big, huge ordeal, obviously, because you want to take it slow. So what I'm planning on growing this time with what I already have that's doing good even through the winter is cilantro, because I love cilantro. I can eat cilantro just straight plain. It's just so good. I also want to grow some rosemary, and then I'm going to grow some, what was it? Oh yeah, just more tomatoes. And gardening, it can be so much fun and so relaxing. It can be a lot of work, of course, but it's also really like connects you with nature when you're really outside, you know, tending to your garden and tending to these plants that you're caring for and loving, and providing them the love that they need to flourish and grow. So yeah, that's a big thing for me. Once the weather gets nicer, I'm going to start doing that. And, you know, first I'll probably start maybe with some seeds and do some germinating. So I may do some videos on that, you know, germinating your seeds. And so we can watch this whole process together. So I feel like if you know, really put the time in and you're really dedicated and really focused, then, you know, like anything, you can accomplish anything. So as long as I just keep my mind focused and keep my mind like, I want to take care of these plants. They're like my little babies. I want them to be flourished and grow and be just beautiful and strive. Number 5, and not the same vein at all, but one thing I really want to focus on, which I've had a hard time doing, and I'm hoping that being on this channel may also help me to accomplish this just by staying focused. But it's number 5 is growing out my hair and not bleaching it anymore. I've been bleaching my hair off and on for probably 5 or 6 years. I've done so many different hair colors. This blonde, this super blonde pale color. I've done red. I accidentally dyed my hair blue by putting too much of a toner on this. It washed right out, but it was really funny. But I did not like that at all. But yeah, I really want to see what my natural color looks like after all these years. So I'm really excited about doing that, and then spending more time on hair care routines. I put so much products in my hair because I really want it to grow out, you know. So, you know, it's just not as thick as it used to be, you know. So, and I know that's from the bleaching. I mean, it's growing, it's doing okay. The ends are needing a little trim. They're looking a little brittle up here at the tip, but I'm waiting until my hair gets a little bit longer before I do any more chopping or cutting. So yeah, those are just 5 little things. There's other things I'm sure I'll be doing or wanting to do. But yeah, besides just spiritual growth, which is always something that's being worked on, these are just some top 5 things that I want to work on this year, and I hope to carry you all along with me on this journey. And we'll see how long I stick with them all. Hopefully, I'll just stay motivated and move forward. So another thing that might be good to help me is, and One thing you can do as well, if you have goals, is you can make a poster board. You could make a box. I don't have anything really, any clothes, but like these boxes here, the ones that flap out. I think I mentioned it in another video. You can, make like a vision board. So I could put just make this into, just post things on it, like from magazines that is associated with these 5 goals. And then I can, each day or each day of the week that I participate in these activities that I'm working on, I can just write a little note, toss it in there, and then just know that, like, I've put the effort in, and then by the end of the year, you can go back and hopefully it'll be overflowing. But even if it's not, it's okay. We're all human, and we sometimes can stray away from things, which is absolutely normal, especially in this crazy world that we're currently living in, which I probably won't speak much of on this channel. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day. And I thank you so much for sticking around and watching, and much love. Blessed be.